There's nothing you can do about that, and once it's gone, it's lost forever. Do you know what I'm talking about? Time, the most precious value we have. It seems very simple to understand that we have only a limited amount of time in our life, and if you waste that, you won't get a second chance. For some reason, it is very hard for people to spend their time effectively and wisely. So what I mean by this is that they tend to spend their time doing pointless things that won't get them anywhere. They waste hours of time on doing something completely unnecessary instead of, working on themselves. And when you understand the value of time, you realize that's really the point where you want to level up yourself and grow into the direction you want to. And because time is such a valuable thing, it is very important that you learn how to use your time effectively and how to get most out of it. That's why in this video I go over 4 tips how to stop wasting your time. And number 1, no scrolling. So whether it's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is, stop scrolling. I mean, using social media is fine if you do it, for example, 30 minutes a day. In my opinion, 2 hours of social media a day is already too much. Whether you scroll TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts for hours and your thumb gets around the screen, you want to move to the next one, have you ever questioned yourself after you have scrolled? Why did I spend so much time on doing this when it doesn't take me anywhere? Why did I waste my time doing this? That's a good thing, honestly, when you think about that, because you realize that you didn't spend your time effectively and you just wasted a bunch of time doing something that probably benefits other people. However, if you're not able to make a change, it's like a realization, but you know that you will never take action on that in terms of improving yourself in a way that you stop scrolling. Getting rid of scrolling and social media in general is a hard thing to do because it's so easy to access those apps on your phone. But if you are able to, for example, create a habit of, when you find yourself scrolling your phone, go and tell yourself, hey, stop doing this. I can spend my time more effectively and more wisely on tasks that will help me to achieve my goals, right? That's the kind of a mindset you have to have if you want to improve and not waste your time doing something pointless. Tip number 2, video games. So if you're still playing video games, that's okay. But again, doing that moderately. So if you spend, for example, playing video games 4 hours every day, there is basically no good reason to do that. It's just a pure waste of time and that won't reward you in any way. And the biggest problem with video games is the fact that when you level up your character, you get this false sense of improvement. So you feel like you're, leveling up and stuff. But in reality, you're only leveling up in the game. And imagine putting that same effort and that same type of motivation into your own life and, growing yourself, trying new things, stepping outside your comfort zone and experiencing valuable things that can teach you something. If you are able to quit video games and really put the time into yourself you spend on playing video games, you will see a massive difference in a quite short time when you really start prioritizing your time for yourself and your goals that will help you to grow eventually in your life. And if you're liking this video this far and you find this helpful and you would like to see more of this type of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like the video so you don't miss the newest uploads. Tip number 3, Netflix and TV. Alright, first off, if you are spending a lot of time watching Netflix, that's gonna eat up a lot of your time and you're not able to, use that time for your self-improvement. So let's assume you're working a regular job, 8 hours a day. You come back home and you still have around 5 to 6 hours of free time. Use that time wisely. But if you go and watch Netflix or TV for 3 to 4 hours, that's like waste of time. It's extremely bad excuse to tell that I'm so exhausted after work. If you want to level up, you have to use your time effectively and still, during your free time, spend time wisely and do the actions that will make you even better person. Work out, start a side hustle, work on a new skill, meet people who are important to you. It's going to be so much more valuable for yourself to do the things that are important in terms of, making progress and in general living a better life than watching Netflix every day, for example, for 3 hours. And the biggest problem here is that once you get used to, for example, watching TV or Netflix, it becomes a habit. And once it becomes a habit, you feel that that's like a part of your daily routine. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to really level up your life and be a better person in terms of, reaching new limits and stuff, why are you spending your time watching Netflix? Everyone who's working on themselves is going to be better than you, for sure. And the last tip number 4, overthinking. I like to always say that stop thinking, start doing. When you overthink, the problem is that the longer you think about should you take action or not, the harder it is to make a decision for taking action. For instance, if you would like to, for example, start working on a new skill, instead of thinking and analyzing too long, that should I do this or is this my thing, what others may think, cut off that type of thinking and go and try that, go for it. Because if you don't try, how are you gonna know if it is going to be, for example, a good choice or a good decision to do? Something that is really powerful is that if you are interested in something and you take action immediately, people will see that. They see that you're a disciplined and determined person who works hard to achieve his goals. And if you're able to take action and you, for example, fail or make a mistake, that's gonna be still a good thing for you because you learn from your mistakes. And secondly, if that type of action wasn't good for you, or that's just something you don't want to implement in your daily routine and start working on, at least you know that you don't have to work on it anymore. The longer you think, the less you get done. It's really that simple. So if you want to stop wasting your time, you also have to stop thinking too much about whether you should take action or not. That's gonna help you to decide faster, make better improvement, and take action, faster and more effectively. And you're gonna be seeing progress much faster. When it comes to, talking about time and managing your time properly, but if you are 20 or 30-year-old, it might not be that relevant to you to think about time. But just to make it clear for you, the earlier you realize how important time can be, the better you can take advantage of that and leverage your skills and knowledge and experience to level up yourself. You can reach your goals much earlier and faster and live the life you want to. Just as an example, if you waste your 20s only partying and spending your money on pointless things, but not building your finances, you're not learning new skills, you have poor education, or you're not even having a secure job, it's not a way to go, because at some point you will find out and realize the importance of time. But why not to do it right now? Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it. If you found this video helpful and you really realized the value of time, make sure to share this video with other people. If you're interested in more of this type of content, make sure to watch this video next. It is my most recent upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.